Hello and welcome back to this very special 10th episode. We have made it. So a lot has changed since last time. I've been doing some adventuring to different islands and I've set base on a new island where I've found a little friend. Roll clip. So this clip is me finding this bad boy little ball, which is Wilson, if you don't know it from Castaway. I've just flipped my boat. Give me two. I'm going to reflip this boat. It's not working. Really not working. I'm back. So, sorry for that interruption. We flipped the boat on the way to go in to see a boss. We don't know what boss, but I found it on the map. So in between this episode and the last episode, I went adventuring. I will put a picture of the map in the top left, which our island is basically in the middle. The cartographer can be found on the main menu. I've then adventured sort of like west, I think it is. It looks like north, but it's not, because north's in the top right. So I ventured sort of west, and I went to the next island and set up a base. I made some cool stuff there. Maybe I might show it at some point, but basically built a bit of a base there, temporary base. And then on this map you can see some skulls, which will show you, which will be bosses. We don't know what bosses. So there's 3 bosses and one sort of I think it's like an Air Force ship that's like crashed. So basically you got 3 bosses and 1 ship which is crashed, which you can go and explore. So I've ventured west, set up base on the next island because my island was running out of resources. If you didn't see the last episode, be sure to go check that out. And so we're running out of resources, so I set up base. I basically set up a tent, things like that, so water still, hence why it's tagged to the top left, but we'll leave it. There we go, rendering in at the distance. This could be the buoy. So there's a buoy. I think this is going to be the Octopus fight, which is, to be honest, I think, after seeing some footage myself, is actually the hardest boss. I do have some tips for taking on each boss. Today we'll be taking on the first boss, if it is the Octopus, because this is actually the harder one, so it will take a little bit longer than the other 2 bosses. So be sure to stay tuned for next episode, and potentially one after that, to see all the bosses. But yeah, so I've got some tips on each boss. If you're struggling, then obviously stay tuned. But yeah, awesome. So, God, that was a lot to cover. We found Wilson from Castaway, which was an achievement. We set up a new base, and now we're venturing to our first boss battle. And yes, this is the buoy. So this is just a buoy, and yes, this is the giant squid, which, to be honest, like I've said, I think it seems the hardest, and it is probably the scariest because it's so large and it's so different to all the other sort of enemies. And there we go. Here we have it. So I don't know if my raft is actually up to scratch for this, but I'm sort of showing you how basic your raft can be if we are successful. So I've crafted loads and loads of spears, and there's a chest and some rations. So the chest is actually full of spears, which are just basic spears, guys. These are just using sticks. So when I adventured to, there he is. When I ventured to this new island, I just sort of pillaged it to hell. Oh my god. So you actually have to hit him to unleash him, and then that's it. So my top tip for taking this guy out is obviously basic spears and a little bit of food. This guy can't attack you close up. He uses this sort of middle tentacle to hit you like that, and that is his only move. Yes, it does pack a punch. It can hurt. I think you can take you out in something like 4 to 5 hits, which may not sound a lot, but I've already been hit once, and look at his health. So, tip to taking him out: stick close to this buoy. Don't stay on a boat. As you can see, you sort of glitch into this buoy, and he can't hit you. He won't be able to use long attacks, which is obviously his only attack. Oh, game clip save. What you've got to be careful is not to do what just happened there. So if you get too close to this buoy or too close to the ladders, if you get inside the buoy, which is a little bit of a glitch, or close to them ladders, you'll spaz out and automatically go on top of the buoy, which is where he can do his aerial attack. So he can't actually do his attack while you're next to something. So this is where it's sort of a bit tactical, where you need to stay close to the buoy but not on it or in it. My dog's going mad next to me. So yeah, you just need to keep using your spears. If you can get better spears, then yes. by all means use better spears. But I've just used basic spears because it was just wood. Otherwise, you can go, I think, to the next tier is something like wooden spear, which is this spear, and then a crude spear, which uses stone and leather. And leather's actually quite hard to come by. I think it's one of the resources that I've struggled to get, really. I've only ever found it. I've not actually crafted it myself yet, I don't think, because you have to take out the wild boars to get hide, I think it is, and that turns into leather, and that just proves quite difficult. So we're at a point here now where it's going to become a little bit tricky, because I need to either pick up spears like I just tried there off of this guy when he gets close, which is going to take forever, or I need to drop my chest and pick the spears out of the chest. Basically, you can use close range, but as you can see, you don't come that close very often, so we need to get these spears out of the chest. I've actually been hit twice already, so it's going to get a bit sketchy at some point. We do have one spear left, which we can try and use for close range, but as you can see, he's just going to keep his distance, and yeah, they're out. So we need to basically get this chest on top of the boy. He's trying to use, look, straight away, as soon as I dip out of water, he's trying to use his ranged attack. So we need to do this very quickly. So we need to drop the chest, pick the spears out, and get back in the water as soon as possible. So here we go, let's try and do it, So I don't even know where he is, I'm taking too long. Come on, drop this. Right, no, I don't want to pick it up. Wise. And you've got to be careful, because the chest can fall off the boy as well. So we've been hit, I think, 3 times now. We need to drop this, and instead of picking it up, I need to pick the spears up. There we go, we're in. Right, back in the water. That's not too bad. I think we've only got like 1 potential hit, maybe 2 hits left in us. I'm not sure how many we've got here. I don't really want to check my health, because that means going on the watch. He's getting mad. Your boy's getting mad. He's getting a little bit closer, which is fine. I'm a bit concerned we may not have enough spears here. I've just thrown a spear at the boy. We are only down to 50% health with... I don't know if we've got enough spears. So, yeah. Let's see how we get on. It might be the case of that we just keep hitting him from afar, from close maybe, like that. If we can get a couple of good hits when he comes close to us... Oh god, don't glitch. So this is where he comes up to us, which is good. Because then we can get our close range. Is he going to come any closer? Maybe we need to just keep following him, circling this boy. But like I say, top tip is, I would just keep sticking to the cheap spears, and I would just stay close to this boy. Like I say, it may not seem very technical, but if this is your first time sort of taking this guy on, like it is for myself, it can be quite daunting, because I struggle against the giant crabs and the boars, for Christ's sake. And taking on this guy is proving not too difficult. It's a bit more tactical than taking on the boars. We've only got like 5 or 6 spears left, which is a little bit concerning. But if he keeps coming at us like that, we can keep going at him, which is fine. We can get there. Just got to keep jabbing when he comes close. I don't want to use up all my spears. Our health's on 3 or 4, I think that is. So we're not too bad. We're getting there. Just got to... Oh, he's coming in. So that's what we need. We need him to keep doing more of them head-on attacks like that. Uh-oh. No. He's hit me. He's hit me far. And then he's coming in hot. I can just jab away at him like that. Right. We've got to be careful now, because I don't know how many lifelines we've got left in us to take that many hits. So we'll just keep going at him and keep jabbing our way. Maybe throw a couple. I don't know if that like annoys him to use a charge attack. I don't really think they have like a routine as such. Like I say, he's just going round and round in circles. There's no sort of programmed rhythm, like a rhythm program into him, I guess. Oh, he's hit us again. So if he does hit you, your health does regenerate. So I think I said 5 or 6 at the beginning. Don't get me wrong. You can sort of survive due to, obviously, your health regenerate. If you've got enough water or food in your system, your health does regenerate, which is good. It's what you want. Okay, we're on 2 bars, I believe. You just got to pursue this, guys. Episode 10, we're taking on a boss, which is awesome. Oh, he's coming for you've got to be careful of them close attacks, because it can mess you up. when I say like mess you up, I mean like if he comes in close and pushes you into the buoy and then that hits you into the buoy, obviously he's going to have the opportunity to do his range attack really. But we just got to stay here. We have thrown a spear at the boat, which is fine. It's a spare spear that we can get at some point. Just need to stay a little bit closer to this. When you go underwater, I think that's when he maybe sees you, so he can come. So you just come a little bit closer. Obviously, you do have a certain amount of time underwater, so just bear that in mind. He's nearly there though. We're at the L on his neck. Oh no, I thought he despawned then. I was about to flip a lid, and now my dog's getting involved with this video. Don't know what she's doing, but dog, do you not know this is a boss fight? So we're there. We're at the L on his name. We're nearly there. Nearly done our first boss fight. While I've got this opportunity, guys, if you have enjoyed this video or have found it useful, be sure to drop a like. Don't forget to drop me a comment, or other people comments if you've got any tips and tricks for them, or even me. Any advice is obviously grateful. And if you are new to the channel, or new to this video, or new to the series, anything like that, be sure to subscribe and click the bell to stay tuned for more. Like I say, next time we're going to take on one of the other bosses, potentially even both. Who knows? Who knows what next episode is going to hold? But oh, it's getting hasty now. Oh god, going in for a lot of these close range sort of stabs, which has kind of messed me up there. I don't know how many. That was not a fart. That was the dog, by the way. Before anyone thinks that, the dog jumping on the sofa. Don't know how many lifelines I've got left with this. Health's regen, which is fine. But yeah, as I was saying, if you want to stay tuned or want to see more, then obviously subscribe, click the bell. It supports the channel. We're past 250 subs now, I believe, which is amazing. We've got one spear left. One spear left. Can we grab any off him? Can he come in for some more close ranges? Let's find out. Is he going to come close? Oh, I keep missing these close ranges. It's fine. We just got to buy our time, take our time. I said at the beginning of the episode, this is one of the hardest ones, and this is because the sort of rhythm with this boss, well, from what I've seen, is completely different to the others, which I'll cover hopefully next time. But how was that not a hit? How was that not a hit? Maybe we are a little bit unprepared for this boss, I'm not sure, but it's not been too difficult, not been very difficult. I think it's just a bit of patience with this boss. We just keep using our spears, biding our time, keep going when we can, and then... Oh, here he comes. What is it? I got one hit out of that. That should have been at least two. That should have been a hit. I don't know what the hitbox is on this guy. But come on, close. Come on in. Come on. An idea might be, the fishing spear might be a good idea to take this guy on. I don't know if that reaches further than this spear. But by the looks of it, guys, we are there. There's one more hit. Or is that two? It's either one or two more hits, but we've got to be careful because I think we're one or two more hits away. And I can't glitch in like that. I can't go on top of this buoy because I think I could be one or two hits away. This is an even match now. Both got even hit points. He's got to come in. He's got to come in to me in a minute. Come on, here we go. Here we go. Oh, how did that not hit? Come on, yeah, now. Yes, that's it. He's dead. Oh, look at that beast. Right in the eye of that one. Oh, there's a lot of body shots there. Don't forget to collect your spears, guys, because you can obviously reuse them before he despawns. There we have it. Boss number 1 done. We absolutely, I guess, smashed it. We didn't do too bad. I am going to wrap the video up there, guys. I don't really know what more to cover. Let me know if you want to see this island that I've set a little bit of base upon. I'm more than happy to show you. But I am going to wrap the video up. Be sure to stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe and click that bell notification to stay tuned for next time. And yeah, hopefully I'll be taking on some more bosses. And it should be fun. So I'm going to head off back to where my second sort of base is, which is on one of the islands in the horizon. That one over there. And sort of just save it, because I need to save and continue on my adventure. Probably get prepared between this episode and the next for the next bosses. And yeah, we should hopefully by the next time you see me be set to take on one of the bosses. We don't know which one yet, but we will be taking on another boss. So again, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Just want to say thank you for watching. Please go check out some more videos and don't forget to subscribe. Support